What if I, getting younger over the years and more capable, more smooth, more sharp, more happy, more vibrant. And I want to say to you, just as a general theme of this video, is that this is possible. It is possible. It is possible that you can feel younger over the years. Believe me or not. And I happen to be an example for that because I was born in an old man's body. So to give you some perspective on that. As a kid, my life was far from active. Video games over sports, a tense home environment, a lot of exposure to environmental toxins like the amalgam tooth filling that I've had, like many of you also have. It all added years to my body. So I was diagnosed with multiple blockages in the spine and scoliosis, and a lot of psychosomatic symptoms were from that. So my body was just not cooperating with me, and I felt like I was stuck in every way possible. I was not disabled, but damn near felt like it. Could be in that sense more, let you feel better, because the mind really likes to attach certain words or circumstances to a situation, so it knows what is going on. But I didn't know what was going on, so I could move, but I was really, really, really bad at moving, and it hurt. As I said, I felt like an old man in a young body. But I decided to change. And I think this certainty behind deciding to change is something that comes out of trust. And the natural trust that is that I've been blessed with, and I'm really thankful for that. But the knowing that nature knows the way, and there is a solution, because the solution was there before the problem. I'm not gonna live in a world or reality where that is not the case. So healing was the hope, and healing was the action that I had to take. And the eye of Horus that I've tattooed on my chest is a symbol of regeneration and self-renewal, and reminding myself every time of how much the human body is actually capable of healing itself. Very important. So the invisible threat today is that our world is filled with toxins that age us beyond our years. From the water we drink to the things that we get implanted in our body. The thing is, I had all that accumulated early in my childhood, as I described, and I was lucky, intelligent enough to understand what was going on. The other way around is for most people, though. They start young and fresh, get more intoxicated over the years, losing life quality, and then think it's aging. Haha. And then not being even conscious about what's going on. And I'm not blaming anybody here. I'm gonna help you get out of it. And I think it's an important spiritual lesson even. Because if you get handed something for free, like health, you won't really appreciate what you have until you lose it. And that's how life functions. And that's the sad thing here. But that's how also duality works, right? So you don't know what day is until you know what night is. And as I said, for me it was the other way around. I was just really not knowing what health is, and now I do appreciate it even more, and I'm even more on it to maintain it. So I think everybody has to go through a bit of hardship there, and the pain teacher, as Paul Chek says, is it's a teacher. It is there for a reason. It is not, pain shouldn't just be dumbly numbed. That's not the purpose of pain. Pain is there to signal you to something that is going on, that you should change. The practical steps here. So you can't avoid toxins completely, but you can minimize the impact that they have on you. You can be aware of them. You can minimize the exposure to them. You can establish a yearly routine to get rid of them again. And there are 3 key areas here that I want you to learn about and to oversee. The first one being environmental toxins. This might mean choosing cleaner, more natural products. Choose products in general that have the shortest ingredients list. Get a water filter, which is extremely important. I wrote my bachelor's thesis on water filtration, and even the water that we so-called safe to drink, and they're not controlled all the way through. Let's say, as I did, you live in Berlin and you say, oh, the Berlin Urstromtal, which is the water well beneath Berlin, is very clean. That might be the case. But have you controlled the pipes in your apartment. No, they can be 100 plus years old. They can have all sorts of toxins, parasites, whatever. Nobody controls this shit. And if you don't get a filter yourself, you will be the filter. Your body, your organs will function as the filter. So let that be a lesson. Consider the foods we eat. It's about making conscious choices to limit our interactions. Second is parasites. Being mindful of hygiene, especially with food and water, can help prevent parasites infestations. It's also worth considering natural remedies here or treatments if you're concerned about parasites. Cologne cleanses, juice fasts, detox protocols. King. And as I said, this is just an introduction series into a larger set of series about how to live life regeneratively. And I already published the love letters for the detoxification and environmental toxin series, which you can read if you want to know it now. If you want to see it as a video, you would have to wait. I will link these in the description. And I tried the metal detox and it works wonders. I'm actually on my third metal detox because I had this amalgam tooth filling. Third one to overlook is pH levels. Maintaining a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables and low in processed food can help maintain a healthy pH level. And it's very important to state that you should also look out for anti-nutrients like seed oils, like oats as an example, is something that has been told to me is very healthy, but I can't digest this shit. I can't. Every time I eat oats, I'm gonna get bloated. There's no way out. I don't know what's in that shit, but I guess. Being aware of how your body feels can also give you clues about your pH levels. Are you constantly inflamed? Things like chronic fatigue or digestive issues can sometimes be linked to pH balances. If you're chronically inflamed, then you're gonna be at a disadvantage. Your body's gonna be inflamed and thereby acidic. So focus on environmental toxins, parasites, and maintaining your pH levels. It's about balance, not paranoia. So there's also lifestyle changes for longevity. If you keep these following ones in check, you will live on forever and healthy. First one, exercise, move. You know where the word exercise comes from? It stems from exorcism. What does exorcism have to do with exercise, you ask now? Well, it's pretty easy. Exercise is a form of exorcism by moving, by getting your blood rate higher, by pressuring the blockages out of your system, by pumping blood. You get rid of all the blockages. And what are demons that you get rid of during an exorcism? Exorcism. Demons are blockages. It's not something mystical that much. Demons are blockages. It's nothing more. And if you have a demon on you, sleep paralysis, you can't stand up because it is depicted to be a demon sitting on you. So that is a demon. It's a blockage. That happens when you don't move. That's why movement is correlated to the element of fire. Because fire is hot. Fire produces light. That in itself is too much for demons to handle. So they clear the room. And if you think about these blockages, they create dis-ease. And what is a dis-ease? It's the absence of ease. So the second one is unbound play, in form of doing art, without any agenda. It's not about thinking, oh, I have to now create something that is beautiful. No, you sit there, you take out a blank sheet of paper, and this is a good exercise to do. You are trying to be not good at it, literally. Try to be not being good and thereby being good and not being good. This is an exercise that will make you free. It will keep your creativity channels open and your inner child alive. I tell you that, because we need unbound play in this lifestyle that we have. We are so constantly confronted with being some sort of we have to constantly be producing something or being a service of something or doing something in a way that has been told to us, or we are stuck in our own ways. But if we just jump out of that context for a moment, we can recharge our creative fluids. So the third one is keep an open mind. Be teachable and learn new things. Pick up a new hobby at least every 5 years. That is very important. Never get rusty in the things you do and in adapting to unknown territories. This trains the recruitment of new brain cells. which will keep your brain fit until the last years of yours. The teacher and the student are not far away on the spectrum. In fact, the teacher knows how to be the student, and the student knows how to be the teacher. On the end of the spectrum is naivety and arrogance. Our goal is to have a balance between being teachable and being critical. So stay young by moving your body, embrace unbound play, and keep an open mind. Life's about learning, not settling. Settling makes you old, expand and contract. So by transforming your body, clearing your mind, it's not about faith, it's about choices here. Dive into detox and embrace courage with every step. If you implement these changes, you will give your body room for transformation. It won't be so busy holding the toxins anymore. Your body will be ready to breathe for a moment. You will have more capacity to take in information, thereby more cognitive function. You will feel emotions deeper, yet balance at the same time. You will perform physically, thereby also less fatigue and less injury. You will regenerate quicker because of cleared pathways. You will be more creative. Your output and productivity will be effortless, and you will be able to learn more. Be open for new information and wisdom along the journey. Thank you for listening.